Oh, no, I think I didn't give Zilla his nickname, by the way. That was not me. I know who did, but it was not me. But yeah, I'll take Willie. But I think just as a kid, running around with my brothers and my cousins, we always had nicknames for each other. So I think it just started at a young age, calling our buddies different names every week. It feels like.
Take a couple more here. We'll go to Gord Miller, TSN. Go ahead, Gord.
Joe, it was a year ago that the season was stopped and things changed so much. And I've been talking to players and others the last few days about what they miss the most about fans. And guys have talked about, the buzz before the game or,
Yeah.
The feeling during the game. What do you miss most about having fans in the arena?
It just gives the atmosphere you need to really enjoy the experience. Just coming into games, you see the fans with the jerseys on, giving the honk to the fans, things like that. But as soon as you get in the buildings, where you're playing, if you're playing at home or on the road, it just, that goosebump feeling of coming out and getting your name announced and the place goes crazy. It's little things like that you definitely miss.
Take two more here. We'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Joe, it seems like the older guys like these optional skates. What value do you see in getting out on the ice on a day like this, considering how busy the schedule has been?
For me, it makes me eat lunch a little bit easier. It makes me nap a little bit. Just light little sweat. I've always done it, so it's just something I've always known. But it helps me relax for what tonight brings.
And last one here, we'll go to Mark Zelinski, Toronto Star. Go ahead, Mark.
Hi, Joe. Going back to the nicknames, but not dealing on that so much as you're really good at keeping the room light. And, with the team in a losing streak, why is that important to keep that kind of air in the room when you're moving forward? It's
a long year, and you got to enjoy the process. You really do. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, but you got to fight through it all. But I think having a good sense of humor, know when there's work to be done, to do the work, but really enjoy what you do. And I think the team in general has been great with that. We've responded a lot this year, and we're going to need to in the future. But I think just keeping the guys fresh, keeping them light, tends to show up when you play at night for a good game.
Yeah, I guess kind of just like that. I mean, there's days where you wake up and you feel like the season started yesterday, and then there's days where you think we're only 27 games in. It feels like it's been forever. And so I feel like it's kind of always like that during the season. There's days where it feels like it's flying by, and then there's some long stretches as well. But for the most part, I feel great, and it helps when the team's having success.
We'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Alex, what have you noticed about Joe Thornton that has allowed him to keep his body and his mind right at age 41 and still be doing what he's doing out there?
I think a lot of it's just his energy and attitude. I mean, to be able to play in this league, play this sport for that long, you have to love it and have to love every aspect of it. And he just comes to the rink every day. He's in whatever it is, his 17th, 22nd season, whatever it is. And he's got more excitement every day than anyone else. And so I think we can all learn a lot from that. And that's what's his love for the game is what's been able to keep him around for so long.
Yeah, with Agostino, he's a guy that he's worked really hard and really waited for an opportunity to play. Really has never complained, just continued to work, and has been a real leader and one of, if not the best and most consistent players down with the Marlies when he's been down there. Just another guy that hasn't been given the same opportunities that a number of others have, yet he's still there and does his thing. And in the games he's played with the Marlies, he's just kind of continued being the player that he's established himself as in the American League. But he also has NHL experience, and when we signed him in the organization a couple off seasons ago, he was a guy who was coming off a full season in the NHL, and and hasn't really had his chance here yet. We just think with the way things have gone here for us in the last little bit, both in the fact that I haven't liked what we've gotten out of our fourth line here in the last little while, and then also just having a fresh body in on forward. Someone that is hungry for his opportunity and his chance and hasn't played and all those kind of things. We just think it might inject something into the group today.
Next up, we'll go to Chris.
Sorry, I think there was another part of the question. I forgot. Update on Simmons. Yeah, everything looks very positive in terms of how things have progressed here. My conversations with the medical staff have been very good. Just continues to work his way through, getting back up to speed and getting more comfortable and using his wrist and those kind of things. We're not expecting him to play this week, but it does seem like, shortly after that, he should be working towards getting back into our practices.